coming from Jimpy Anorcon from PES. Hi, Jimpy!
Good afternoon po. Thank you, Cheska. Good afternoon po sa inyo,
Hi,
Miss
Jimpy.
Betes and Sir Joey. Ang first question po, no, I think kayong tatlo po ang makakasagot nito. How do you feel po and kamusta yung performance ng GMA for the first quarter? I mean, in terms po of ratings, people's feedback, and kayo din po personally sa mga shows po na nai-air na natin for the first quarter. Miss Lilibet, kayo na po muna.
Of course, we're very proud kasi ang ganda-ganda ng ratings pasok ng 2022 para sa GMA. Our ratings are even stronger. We have a very exciting lineup of shows currently airing now. And marami pang ginagawang mga programs that will be launched in the near future. So it has been a good start, good first quarter for GMA.
Yeah. Miss Nessa po, and then Sir Joe.
Besides GMA, we have GTV that is doing so well. It's now the number 2 channel in the country. It overtook TV5 last year. And, because News and Public Affairs produces so many of the programs on GTV, I'm very proud of that. In addition to that, I'm so happy because our program Dapat Alam Mo, which moved to GMA when You Know Who Left, it has been rating higher than its predecessor, and we never imagined that could happen. We don't have any sexy dancing ladies on our program. It's pure infotainment. That's why we're really proud and happy that it's rating. Yun lang po.
Sir Joey po for an Regal and the Block Titles.
Yeah, Jimpy, thank you very much for all your support. I've been reading some of the things and the interviews that you've been doing for some of the programs, not only for GMA, but also for our partners. So thank you, Jimpy. Well, to add to what Lilibet and Nes had said, ang nakakatuwa rin naman, bukod dun sa sinabi from GMA to GTV, we have our very, very good DTT channels. And sa totoo lang, tumataas lahat. We have 6 channels now, di ba ladies? We have 6 channels right now that we're running. And nakakatuwa kasi para bang lahat gumaganda ring pagtangkilig. As far as my department is concerned, I'm very happy that that more partners would really want to partner with us to share the success of that na ginagawa ng GMA right now. And like what you've said, Jimpy, yes, after the success of Mano po, Legacy and the first book, we're actually starting the second book this coming Monday. So it's being heavily plugged, and I hope you can actually support it the way you supported some of our programs in the past. Of course, we're going to be going to the second season of Happy Together also. And yun lang, medyo happy. I share the happiness with my 2 colleagues here.
Yeah, thank you po. And then next question po, ito po for Miss Lilibet, for EG po, kasi syempre last week na-announce na po yung isa sa most anticipated projects na gagawin ng entertainment group, ang adaptation po ng startup, no? So, pakwento lang po, kailan po ba namin i-expect ang full cast reveal, and kung meron pa po kayo mga ma-add siguro na details kung paano po napili din si Alden and si Bea to do the lead roles, with especially since this is also Bea's first project as a kapuso.
Yeah. In the next few days, ma-reveal na unti-unti yung the rest of the cast. I just cannot do it now because we have agreed with CJE&M on the promotion of the show, and we're bound to that. But it will come in the next few days. Yung sa pagpili kay Bea at kay Alden, actually, nung papasok si Bea, talagang inisip namin si Alden talaga ang magiging partner niya for her first project. And we really looked for a material na babagay sa kanila. And they Alden has always expressed also, including Bea, na gusto nila gumawa ng isang Korean adaptation. So, and we have been looking, kumbaga sabay-sabay siya nangyari. It was not one thing that happened before. Sabay-sabay, we were really looking for material that would be good to adapt after doing the successful Descendants of the Sun. At the same time, we were already talking with Bea, and then at the same time, we were already thinking of the next project of Alden. So, kumbaga parang the stars aligned, something like that. So, kaya nangyari yung startup, kaya nangyari yung Bea Alden casting para sa startup.
Pero medyo na-tense po ba kayo nung syempre yung mga parang parang late last year pa, di ba medyo may mga nag-leak na although you were all quiet about it?
Yeah, oo. I'm really amazed no kung paano nagli-leak itong mga bagay na to. Pero magagaling ang mga nagli-leak eh. Hindi ko alam kung saan nila yung mga nagpo-post on social media. Syempre nakaka-tense kasi mahigpit rin yung yung may-ari ng franchise. So they have a certain way of doing things na kailangan rin naming sabayan. How we will promote, how we will announce, the kind of announcements that we will do. So, syempre palagi na lang kami nagsasabi, hindi galing sa amin yan. They're just guessing and all that. Kasi sa totoo lang, talagang hindi naman nanggagaling sa amin, sa production. Dahil alam, even Bea knows, even Alden knows, we cannot say anything until it is really confirmed and we follow the schedule.
And last po for startup, no, parang kasi syempre wala pa nga po yung ibang cast members, but how did you make sure lang po na talagang yung mga napiling ibang cast members aside from Bea and Alden, talagang they deserve the role and they will be giving justice at hindi ma-disappoint yung mga naging fans ng startup?
Actually, it was a long, tedious process of arguments between producers, between the production, yung writers, yung director, kami. May kanya-kanya kasing idea kung sino yung babagay. Lahat, of course, nakapanood. Lahat, ako personally, talagang I really love the show. So, kapag nag-isip ka ng casting, gusto mo idikit talaga. So, at the end of the day, talagang kailangan may consensus kami kung sino yung pinakabagay, bagay din para kay Alden at kay Bea, kung sino yung bagay na kapatid, kung sino yung pinakabagay na magpo-portray nung grandmother. All of those things, medyo mahirap. And of course, palaging may risk na hindi mo masasatisfy naman lahat ng fans ng show eh. Diba? But we're just hoping that we will be able to do a good job doing the remake in the Filipino way na mas magugustuhan sana ng audience, 'di ba? Gusto naman natin 'yun mangyari. In the same way na nung Descendants of the Sun naman, we did not disappoint. Of course, there were a lot of marami rin namang comments noon and even bashing nung lumabas yung Descendants of the Sun, hindi nila in-expect na ganito ganyan, but when they finally saw it and watched it, tumigil na yung mga reklamo or yung mga bashing because they saw that we really did our best and I think we really did a good job with this one. So I am confident we have that experience backing us up, that this will be a good one, another remake that will be a good one for our Filipino audience.
Thank you po, Ms. Lilibet. And last question po for the three of you po ulit, sorry. Kasi po sa unit ni Sir Joey, nandun na si John Lloyd, si Bea naman na kay Ms. Lilibet. Si Ms. Nessa po, I'm not sure kung may bagong kapuso, pero will we welcome new kapuso stars? Kasi sunod-sunod na nagsa-story ko yung mga bagong shows, parang lagi
Kim, ang bago niyang kapuso.
Diba? Yes, opo, si Kuya Kim.
Oo nga.
So, will we expect po ba na may mga madadagdag pa in the list this year?
Yes.
Walang pakundangang yes yun ni Miss Lilibet, ha?
Pero hindi pa namin ma-announce. Pero alam nyo naman, kaagad-agad kayo naman ang sinasabihang una. So, you will find out soon enough.
Same po with Sir Joey and Miss Tessa sa groups ninyo.
Yes.
Meron din. Okay po. Yun.
Sa amin sa news, we're going to be unveiling our next generation of news pillars this election. So abangan nyo yun.
Ako, ayan. Thank you so much po, Miss Elizabeth, Miss Tessa, Sir Joey. Miss Angel, thank you po.
Thanks, Jimpy.
Thanks, Jimpy.
Salamat, Jimpy. Ayan, ang susunod naman po ay si Nikki Wang for Manila Standard.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, Nikki.
And
Hi. This question is for everyone po. Right now, parang nagkaroon ng paradigm shift when it comes to viewership. A lot of audiences prefer, watching the content online instead of watching on television. So my question is, are there any steps that being undertaken by the network to address this? And also, may plan ba po ang GMA to produce content na exclusive?
Hindi nakuha yung last
you're
part.
on mute.
I was muted by the host. But anyway, the last part of my question was, does GMA po ba have any plan to produce content na will be available exclusively online?
Nikki, I'll speak for News and Public Affairs. Right now, we already are producing exclusively online. I don't know if you're familiar with the Howie Severino podcast. It's one of the top podcasts in the country. We have the Malu Mangahas interviews. We have the newscast Stand for Truth. And we have many programs that are uploading immediately online after airing on TV, like Jessica Soho, Kapuso Mo Jessica Soho, because we know that there are big chunks of the audience who want to watch online rather than on their usual TV boxes. So we've been doing that, and we've been very heavily active on the TikTok platform.
For entertainment naman, also, like Nessa, we have been producing exclusive content online for YouTube. We have the comedy YouTube channel. It's called YouLol. If you haven't seen it, baka pwede nyong bisitahin kasi we have 4 original content there na mas comedy siya. Pero nakakaaliw, so sana mapanood nyo rin. May isa doon, animation na comedy. And aside from that, because we know nga, as you said, and I agree with you, that our audience now is fragmented because of all these available platforms surrounding television, and everybody is used na to, diba, multi-screen engagement. So what we are trying to do is to create content around our program that is seen on TV that can add to the interest to watch, to redirect them to watch television, to augment what they see on TV by providing different content to support that on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So it's really providing different content that will be a better viewing experience for the one who is watching television. So yes, we're really doing things that way now. Little by little, nadadagdagan yung mga ginagawang ganun for our programs. Aside from, of course, uploading our content after airing, may mga ganun din kami. And catch-up episodes.
Thank you, Ms. Elizabeth. Sir Joey?
Well, the ones that I handle actually are, most of them, ang sinasabi ko, ang rule ko naman dito, para bang it's more of trying to bridge what is the online viewers and the free television viewers. So we have been doing that in the past. As a matter of fact, some of the materials that we're showing naman in baliktad, no? Some of the materials that is being shown on the net, we try to put it on television. Like one very good example is that when we actually co-produce with Game Boys and Benex Gym and meron pa yung Boys Lockdown, we actually put them in the channel like Heart of Asia in order for us to actually bring in, parang walang alienated na viewers. So for our content naman, basically I leave it to my partners and of course Ines and Lilibeth to actually put it in the GMA site. Yung mga binibili ko, may iba binibigay na sa akin to actually have catch up on some of the drama that we have. I have some OTT rights also for some of the materials. So basically, we've been doing that in the past, Nikki. But to produce a specific, sila Nessa yan, tsaka sila Lilibeth most of the time.
Alright, thank you, Sir Joey. And for my last question, I know you have already unveiled the lineup of shows that GMA will be showing this year. Pero from your respective groups po, what particular show that you are really excited to share with the viewers, that you're really proud of? We're gonna start with Miss Nessa.
For news and public affairs, we're really excited about the upcoming presidential debate, which will be airing before the elections. Sa amin, we think it's going to be the debate to end all debates, or at least we hope it will be. This is not just going to be like a typical forum or a town hall or interview. This will really pit one candidate against the other on specific issues, and they'll be arguing in front of the entire nation. So we're looking forward to that. And looking forward to is we will finally air our action adventure drama Lolong. This is we'll finally be airing that after 2 years this year on GMA. So yun lang.
Finally.
Finally.
Thank you, Miss Nessa. Miss Lilibeth?
Well, actually, madami akong excited about kasi marami pa talaga kaming gagawin. But siguro, if you make me pick one, ito sigurong parating na startup kasi matagal din naming pinaghandaan nito. It's going to be Bea's first full drama on GMA. Gusto namin mabigay sa kanyang fans kung ano yung matagal na nilang hinihintay for Bea, and because it's an Alden Bea project, that's exciting for us that Alden is being paired with somebody new rin para sa kanya. And of course, because Startup is a very popular Netflix series na maraming fans, excited, and syempre we are on our toes na we don't disappoint. So di ba yung halong kaba at saka excitement, siguro yun yung magandang combination na nararamdaman ko at kaming nagpo-produce ng show at the moment.
Thank you, Miss Lilibeth. Sir Joey, are you going to say the same thing?
Well, actually,
Startup pa rin?
Startup na, that's Lilibeth's department. But I wanted to share that on Monday, I'm going to have the book 2 already of Manopo. So I hope that you're going to be watching it. If you like Manopo 1, book 1, then you're going to definitely like book 2 kasi it's a different attack na naman on the Chinese love. So I'm excited with that. And of course, for the rest of the year, actually, I'd really love to share more. We have kaya lang I wanted to intayin na lang natin yung ibang mga one thing that I can promise you is that we're going to have more partnerships also outside, not only for GMA, for GTV and the rest of the DTT channels. Guys, ganito na lang, there are certain things that you will not expect GMA to show, but it will be shown. That's it. Nagpapa-effect. So yun na lang.
Naman, Joey.
Okay ba yun? Wala akong ginanot
Sige, Sir Joey, antayin na lang namin yung announcement na yan.
Okay, sige. Thank you.
But anyway, thank you very much, Miss Lilibeth, Miss Nessa, and Sir Joey.
Thank you, Dicky.
Thank you.